Hi, this is Jessica Shields, and this is Discussion Board 5, and I'm replying to Shaketa's post. You brought up some really great points. You had some great ideas, and I definitely agree that the stewardship would definitely benefit in acute care settings, mainly because y'all see so many people with, you know, um, your daily colds or bronchitis or pneumonias. A lot of especially during this lung season is what we call it in ICU, because we're getting so many COPD or exacerbations and pneumonias and stuff. And I'm sure in acute care settings y'all see a lot more. So I do agree that the stewardship would benefit y'all greatly. It's just, it would be so beneficial for everyone, knowing exactly what antibiotic to prescribe and the right dose and the right duration and everything. And you brought up some great points about the genomic helping with the certain viruses like the Ebola, and I do believe that would greatly benefit them to know more about what antibiotic or what medication to prescribe if they study the genomic sequencing. And I do agree that the Ebola virus is mutating, and it is a scary thing, and we are doing our pre-assessment to every patient, seeing if they've traveled outside and stuff. But some patients, they don't know they've come in contact with an Ebola patient. So it is definitely a serious thing, and I think if we do everything we can in our power to get control of the patients and the medications we're prescribing, and knowing exactly what disease they're fighting, and knowing with cultures, just being aware of what antibiotics really do work for each disease, would help greatly. The stewardship would definitely benefit that. And I wanted to bring up an example too. Whenever I was in clinicals, we did a lot of med surg, and we've seen a lot of patients that were prescribed multiple antibiotics at one time, and it's amazing to me, because C. diff, like you mentioned, is so powerful, and it is out there. And whenever I was on the med-surg floors, it seemed like every other patient had C. diff. And I really do think with the stewardship that would decrease the amount of C. diff patients we have, just because we would be not killing everyone's resistance by giving them so many antibiotics. So I really do think that would help with the C. diff, and that could save many lives. And it is pretty amazing, the millions of dollars, the stewardship has saved other hospitals. So I do hope we adapt to it more around the Carolinas, and get that in our hospitals around here. Thank you.